In the dead of night, when the shadows creep, dirty Fylth is joining while Cryptid sleep. Sasquatch dancing from the solid skies, Mothman's vanishes with glowing eyes. It's dirty Fylth and Cryptid cartoons, space out radio, blasting past the moon. Dogman howls, aliens grin, buoys block as the wind begins. Charles and legends that we love, from swarmy lairs to stars above. Russian spades, the crowd leans in. Every stroke, there's a fun begin. So buckle up, touch truth news. Dirty Fylth and Cryptid cartoons. Space out radio, we're trying for you.
That'll help. It's very important. Hello, creeps and cryptids. Welcome to another episode of Cryptid Cartoons with Dirty Fylth. I'm here every Saturday, pending alien abduction or getting beaten up by Bigfoot if I slip on the ice and cripple myself and I can't crawl to the computer. But I'd like to say hi to Lucky Gypsy 13, and I approve of number 13 because that's my number. And Little Cam, Luscious Jules. Oh, hey, look, there's Foxx. Hi, Foxx. And who else is here? I got to scroll back up. Walter Kachubinski. How are you doing tonight, mister? Yes, there are art hobos here and regular hobos. You know, if I was a hobo, if I was a homeless dude, I would go to a 24-hour gym. I would get completely jacked up, and then I would beat up all the other homeless guys around me, and then I'd force them to join my homeless guy army. And then, yeah, we'd have all these jacked homeless guys, and then we'd go to another city and beat up all those homeless guys and make them get jacked up, and we'd have this gigantic jacked up army of homeless guys beating up other homeless guys, making a huge homeless guy army. And then there would be some cats too. Oh, the gargoyle has arrived. Anyways, enough of that dirty hobo chat. Now, I have the redrawn picture of the conclusion from when the gnome and the goblin stole Bigfoot's jar of change. So I made sure I hid this one off to the side so that that cursed gremlin wouldn't be able to get to it, because he's just that type of cat. He's like, oh, look, here's something to scratch. I'm the gremlin. Don't mind if I do. And that's what he did the last time. So that's why I had to wait a week to get this finished here. So now that I have this all done, here we go. Yes, homeless fight clubs with cats, Jules. That's how it's going to be. So this is the possibly final cartoon here. There we go. Move that microphone closer to my yapping face hole. There we go. All right. So this is probably going to be the end of the drawing, or the series, the short little comic that I'm working on for this, because I don't really foresee, unless pending I have some kind of brilliant idea or scheme something up. I don't think so. I think this will probably be the end of it. So it'll be another episode into the mystery hole of strange cartoons and whatnot. Except something's wrong with this brush. I'm not enjoying it one bit. Maybe a cat was licking it or something. I don't know. Mystery. But yes. Thank you. Thanks everyone for hanging out this Saturday. Saturday afternoon, possibly evening if you're on the East Coast, or if you're in New Brunswick or Newfoundland, you're in some other time zone of some sort.
Or morning if you're on the planet.
Yes, or morning or afternoon if you're like our pal Baked Beano, who's patiently awaiting a parcel from Dirty Fylth with plushies on the inside. And I think I threw a sticker in there. But he's probably teaching people art stuff right now, so he's a little bit busy at the moment. Yes, I don't like what this brush is doing here. Something's not right. Let's try a different one here. That brush is going to go into the pile for miniature paintings, so I can abuse it thoroughly. Apparently, if you need blood splatters on your miniatures, apparently a toothbrush works good.
Toothbrushes are really good for making like a star field effect on like larger canvases. I find for blood spatter, an absolutely destroyed beyond repair splayed out craft brush.
That's what I was thinking of. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Miss Kitty. Snacks for the cats.
Ooh, kitty cattywhack. Thank you very much. I will make sure that the ungrateful little bastards get some snacks. I'm like, this is from Kitty Cattywhack, and they'll just be like, yum, 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 yum. Yep, they'll probably pretend to care, but they're cats, so you know. So, yes. It was actually nice out today here. So I let the cats out for a little bit, and of course, it's a little bit soggy out, so they turned up mostly wet. So I got some little soggy footprints of cats that I had to clean up on the carpet or the linoleum floor in the kitchen. But that's all right. As long as they're not jumping over my artwork, which is why I bring Foxx over here, so the cats bug her instead of me. And then also we can talk about art things and show off. Ooh.
The cat. Yep. The cats will inevitably be indifferent.
I have to ruin this for a second here, everybody, because I want to show off 32 Squared.
Oh yes.
In his plushified version, because this is absolutely awesome. There's 32 Squared, the bartender for the space bar, in his plushified form. And look, his face is exactly perfect. Absolutely awesome. Foxx, you're the best in the world. There's already some cat fuzz on it.
Of course there is.
Who would have thought? That's just the greatest thing ever. All right. Now, back to our regular scheduled drawing. Put the microphone closer to my face. Yeah. Hello, Jennifer. I hope you're having a wonderful day. All right. Let's get some more of this painting action going on here. As I was saying, this is the final drawing. I'm going to have to get to the... I'm upset that that other brush is not cooperating with me. It's going to have to... It's going to brush heaven, everybody. AKA fire pit. Actually, I'm going to keep it forever because I don't think... I'm pretty bad with getting rid of stuff. I've got little tiny itty bitty pens or pencils about that big that I just keep thinking, you know, I could probably use this for something. And then I throw it in the pile with the other ones that are little itty bitty size and I never use them because if you get rid of them, that's when you'll need them. Just like keeping that wire that you've never used for 27 years or strange plug-in or oddly shaped chunk of wood. If you get rid of it, you'll immediately need it afterwards. That's just how it works. Just like if you work in a warehouse and you have heavy stuff on the ground and you're not picking it, no one's picking the order for it, or it's not on order for anybody. The second you put it way up in the rafters somewhere to forget about it, then everybody wants one.
Speaking from experience, I take it?
Yes. Actually, the running joke at my work is like, hey, this hasn't been picked for a while. It's in the way. Let's get this out of here as soon as possible. So we go and stick it up in the rafters. And it seems to be every time we do that, especially when you move a bunch of skids out of the way to put it up there, somebody calls in. They're like, hey, do you guys got one of these? Yes. We will move that for you. The joys of the logistics world. It never stops.
Oh, there's always something.
I could imagine how terrible it is in the renovating and destruction world.
Oh, yeah. Like,
that's what Foxx does for a living. She breaks things and then repairs them.
Yeah. Or sometimes I have to repair things that I didn't break and that somebody else broke, and I'm standing there going, why do we not have Canada's Worst Handyman still on air? Because I could nominate a few freaking people.
We used to have a show called Canada's Worst Driver as well. And funny enough, I think there's been at least 2 from Edmonton. And
there was a bunch from Calgary. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's Calgary. You see, folks, if you're from Alberta and in Canada, there's this little rivalry between Edmonton and Calgary, and it's been going on forever. It extends to like the general citizenry, sports teams, political stuff, everything. We're always digging at each other because that's just the way it goes. It's like, I'm guessing what it's like to have siblings. I don't have any brothers or sisters, so.
Yeah, but eventually siblings, like, get to a point where, they grow out of it and,
call it a day.
Call it a day and actually get along and, any jabs hurled at each other is in jest and good fun.
I mean, the English and French got along after hundreds of years, but pretty sure Alberta or Edmonton and Calgary will be at each other's throats for the indefinite future.
Yeah, probably.
That's usually how it works. Oh, and by the way, I have another cartoon to give away. And if anybody knows where Skip to Maloo is, please tell Skip to the Maloo to email me because I'm not quite positive about the address I was given. And I don't want it to just randomly disappear into the ether somewhere and then, some weird post office guy in Tuktoyaktuk or something takes it for himself. But actually, that's a real place, by the way. You can look it up. But I'm going to give away this Missing Monsters cartoon. It's going to go inside one of these little magnet things that you stick on your fridge or lunch bucket or gun cabinet. So, as usual, you have to pick a number between 1 and 100. And I'm going to roll some dice later. And somebody will win a fabulous prize. You have to have a physical mailing address or a post office box of some sort. Excuse me. And then someone will win a prize and they will be happy. And my art will be in other places in the universe. So yes, everyone that's here can put a number between 1 and 100. And then I roll the dice. Whoever gets closest to that number or on that number wins the prize. And then they can show it off to their friends when they come over for bologna and mustard sandwich and vodka shots on Saturday evening. Doesn't that just sound fun?
I know.
Kitty Caddywhack is choosing 38.
Noted.
Thank you for your cooperation. Our little sign out thing at work. Are we sure? Between 1 and 100. And you can't be like Magneticus Atracticus and be like 37.9 or
yeah,
whatever.
they have to be whole numbers.
Has to be an actual number. No funny stuff. Wait a minute. Okay, good. I almost thought that I forgot to put a third star in there because you have to have 3 stars in the night scenes. It's just the way she goes. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do. Look at Jules picking McDavid number. Alrighty. Almost got the old background done up here, and then we'll have to move to the buildings where all the apartment dwellers live, and everybody's cooking blends in the hallway, and it smells really weird. Hold on a second here, everybody. I gotta have a swig of my tea Earl Grey hot, the Picard special. Ooh, and I have some ginger ale left as well. Burping juice. It has to be Canada Dry or a fancy brand. Okay, now. Oops, I forgot the star, but I can get back to that in a minute. Let us commence the buildings in the background.
Oh. Yes, the Space Frog Minky finally arrived.
Ooh, Space Frog Minky.
Yep. So I can start making some space frogs.
Yeah, our direct competition's not going to have a chance this year.
No.
Nope.
Oh, and if you don't believe me about Domino not tasting like mint, just lick the Gremlin Space Frog suit because it's the same minky color. Go ahead.
Of course, I like the crotch area. Tastes like fuzz to me.
Yeah, told you.
Well, good thing there's not like a whole camera in the entire room, and then people just shake their heads at the madness that's going on.
Yep. And I've got so many comments, but we're going to keep it family friendly.
Yes, comments about cats and licking them.
Yep. And not tasting like mint.
This definitely did not taste like mint at all. It was a little salty. Well then.
Anyways.
Well, back to this wonderful drawing that I've got here, which is coming along swimmingly. Just going to work on the buildings in the background here in the city, because never mind all the other weird things that go on. There could be weird things going on in some of these buildings. I don't know who lives in them. I just draw them as the picture behind me, or the picture that I've seen looks like. So that's the way it goes. There could be, I mean, wasn't there a cartoon way back in the day where cows would eat carpets?
I don't know.
Like Cow and Chicken or something?
There was a cartoon called Cow and Chicken. I remember that much.
And that was also, didn't that also have IR baboon. Or
Joel
I am
says that
weasel.
She thinks she can see you blush from there.
I'm not talking without my attorney present now. Stuff for that. It's like it's rated PG with an asterisk. The only difficult thing about doing the buildings is trying to get all the same color uniform on the buildings themselves. Because if you draw a whole bunch of buildings, you have to draw them flat 2-dimensional with the black background. However, if you draw a couple buildings, you can make them more 3-dimensional. That's just the way that I do them, because sometimes you have to decide on what you're going to do for your cartoons and stick with it and make it uniform so that when people see it, they go, hey, I know that guy's stuff. Actually, I had a great compliment the other day. I was tagged on this post, and it's all like mostly role-playing game nerds on the internet. And some pretty popular people were in the post as well. But somebody said that my art is madcap. And I had to go look up the word. It was actually pretty neat. I was like,
Oh.
you know what? That's pretty cool. So I copied it, and I'm going to put that in my accolades in my third book.
Yeah.
Do I remember what it means? No.
Are you still gonna put the one from the random biker?
Yes.
You have to, because that was hilarious.
Oops, hold on a second here. Let's slide that up there. There we go. Nobody wants to look at the bottom of my pant leg as I'm sitting here. All right, we got that done. Now we got to do the grass.
The word bobcat?
Bobcat? What is the word bobcat? I don't know. I'm missing something, Jules. Hold on, I have to scroll up here. Where are you going, Undead Jed? You're not allowed to go anywhere. Hi, Undead Jed. Did I miss saying hi to you? I did. Hello, Undead Jed. Now you're stuck here. You have to wait here to the end of the show to see if your number 68 wins. All right. Yes, the grass. That's what I was doing. You guys are all terrible influences on me. That's all right, though. I've been known to hang out with people that are bad influences.
La 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 la.
I don't blame them for anything, by the way.
Is that what they said about you in the tagged post?
Oh, yes. That apparently my art was madcap. Hello, Dave. Dave was texting me, by the way. Let me see here. Yes. It was pretty neato. I like getting a compliment once in a while. I don't take them very good, but I do like to get them once in a while. Just like presents. I just absolutely despise getting presents.
Undead says he's not going anywhere. And hello.
Good. Quickly chain him to the table. We'll get the gnome and the goblin to chain your foot to the table. And then we'll put the saw just out of reach so you won't be able to saw your leg off and escape. Actually, we'll put it just enough in reach that so by the time you struggle to get to it, you'll find out it's just actually a rubber saw and you wouldn't be able to cut your leg off and escape anyway. And then we'd all chuckle at your expense.
But somewhere you might find a Half Moon Bastard file.
Yes. There we go. Get the old grass done.
Or maybe a nail file.
A nail file where it's all been worn down because grandma's been using it for like 45 years.
Yep.
Damn, this is going to be really painful. Yes, zany fun. That's about it. Yes, I need some orangin now for the speech balloon because the gnome is claiming that he was under the influence of MK Ultra, and that's why he took the jar of coins. But I mean, he's a trickster, so can you really believe him? I wouldn't. Alrighty. No cats in here again? He just came in for a little bit and left?
And no, he's just sitting in the hallway now.
Hi, boy. Hello. Yeah. It was like the gremlin the other day. He was sitting in the hallway, and I looked at him and went, "You're kind of a meathead, mister." And he turned his head very slowly, looked down and seen his tail, and then was frightened and jumped away, and then tried to attack his tail, and then he started running around the house. And
Oh, there we go. There's the gargoyle.
gone to see his buddy. Yes. Hello, mister. Pest. He's a pest, everybody. Yeah, Jules, you got to pay attention because there's going to be a quiz at the end of the show, and the quiz is going to be pick a number between 1 and 100.
You already did.
Okay. Well then, you've passed with flying colors. All right, let's get that sidewalk all done up here. Then it's almost time to go to the best part of it all, the inking. There we go. All right. Oops. Cat fuzz again. You can never escape it. It's never ending. All right, there we go.
Oh, you could just get hairless cats.
Ew.
Actually, they're kind of cute. They have even less regard for personal space than the gargoyle.
Look at him. All right, there we go. Get that little bit of cat fuzz out of there. All right. All right, here we go. Now we got to switch over to the old tiny brush here because I forgot to do the 1 star. We can't forget about that. Color that star in. And then after that, we will head over and do the background. Very important to get those lights on in the houses. Could be like my gremlin. Lights are on, but nobody might be home. There could be nobody home at that point in time. Because he's not the brightest guy. He's not the brightest cat I've ever met. But he's handsome anyway. He'll steal your wife and your girlfriend.
And your pizza.
And your pizza. Yeah, he's done that before. Jerk. All right. Now the tediousness of putting in the lights on all these wonderful little apartments that there's people dwelling in there. And most of the people that live there probably have cats. And then the space frogs come down at nighttime and steal snacks from them. Are you sneezing over there?
Yeah.
He's struggling.
Oh, what the hell are you looking at me like that for? Did I disturb you?
How dare you disturb me sitting on you?
Probably your freaking cat fuzz making me sneeze.
Sometimes when you sneeze around the gremlin, he gets all wigged out.
Oh, hello, Beano.
Oh, hello, Big Beano. See, we were right. It was the morning way over there.
Wow, see, I do pay attention.
Hey, Big Beano, by the way, you gotta pick a number between 1 and 100. Very important. You may get this thing. The missing monsters with different flavored milk cartons. All right. This is a fancy 1-bedroom or 1-suite unit on this one. It has a jacuzzi tub in there. Cat fuzz in the mouth. Cat fuzz everywhere. Hold on a sec here. I need some more tea. It's always 75. Okay, we'll just put an asterisk beside your name and just call it 75 every time.
Pretty much.
And then if someone comes in and they say 75 and you're not here, we're like, ooh, sorry, that one's already taken. Even if it's the first person to pick a number.
And well, Kitty seems to favor 38 and Jennifer 18.
We'll just have to. I need to get one of those like little roulette machines that you spin and it like goes around in a circle. That'd be actually kind of cool. I know it's not a roulette machine. I was thinking of like the Price is Right ring thing or whatever. Anyways, you know when you go to like Denny Andrews Ford and you buy a car and let you spin the wheel and win a trip to Vegas or a new car or something goofy like that, a Nerf gun or.
Yeah, but making that in small scale, I mean, I could probably fashion something together, but it would not be small scale.
I want to build a Plinko machine. Ooh, You know what?
Get out of my head! Stop.
But this could also work good because you could have a Plinko machine and you could use it for. Well, it's not very family friendly, but like if back in the Middle Ages and stuff when they had like the executioners, they could use Plinko and everyone could put bets on where the head lands. That'd be so cool. I'm really onto something. I got to patent that. Yeah. Anyways, how's everyone doing today? I could probably make one. I have enough little bits of wood and cardboard pieces and things like that sitting around here. And I do have to get rid of a bunch of junk.
Oh, you just gave me an idea for the art walk.
Art walk. Yes. Look at that brain juices flowing. Fox and her big brain. Big, delicious brain. Floating in its brain juices.
Oh, Jules knows exactly where to put the puck in Plinko to win. Not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole, sorry.
Where to put the Plinko to win. Licking cats. Minkies. Jeez. All the moderators on YouTube are like, do we block this? Or like, what's going on here?
Oh. I mean, we haven't said anything like really wrong, have we?
No, but they always seem to want to try to find some way to take something wrong way. We're just flittering around the edges of bad things. Sorry, Dave, if you get in trouble. Just take it out of my pizza tab.
Sorry, Dave. I'm trying to keep my filter on.
The Fylther. All right.
Yeah.
Get the old pole going here, the old light pole. With the Mothman. Hasn't been seen for a while. I should draw some Mothman cartoons soon. Well, it's still not warm enough really for Mothman to go hang out. It's kind of cold out still. All right. Almost done the old light poles here, and then get on to the main characters. And then, most importantly, my favorite part, the inking. And then some little extra detail. And then, delicious chicken wings with Barbara. And Curtis Bobertus is coming as well. And the new nerd that's coming out to play. Swindled him at work.
Ow.
Yeah. Yes, mister, you are a pest. Beat up that cat a little bit. Hello, Justice Truth Seeker. Hey, Jay Truth Seeker, you got to pick a number between 1 and 100. It's very important. I can't tell you what it's for, but it's definitely for free cartoons. Right, mister? Are you going to come over here and be a jerk? Yes, he's going to come over here and be a jerk. Hello, my boy. Hello, my boy. Yes. Hello, pest. You smell like Foxx. Rolling around on other people's chest there's in their laps and all right. Just sit there normally. Be a normal cat. I know you can be normal, mister. Yeah, he's helping out everybody. All right. You're in the lair of dirty filth, mister. Yes. My little snorter. I call him my little snorter once in a while because sometimes instead of purring, he does this weird snorting thing. Right? Ow. Right my schnoz. Wipe his cat grease on me. Thanks, buddy. Hey, mister. Look at all this cat hair. You just came here for 2 seconds and just covered in cat hair. What do you have to say about yourself? Well, I'm just a handsome cat. What are you going to do about it? Nothing, mister. There's nothing we can do about it. There. All right. Hello, my boy. Are you helping? Yes. All right. Now we're going to do the border for the speech balloon for the gnome who was under the effects of MK Ultra. And that's why he stole that jar of quarters. He would never do something like that otherwise. Or, you know, try to swindle a man in black or something. Ooh, I've basically got all the painting done for that comic that I was working on there, Fox.
Oh,
I just have to go in and do the, I don't know what you'd call them, speech balloons for the descriptions. Thanks, buddy. And then it's all done, and it'll take me like a whole night to ink the whole entire thing, which is going to be great. Can't wait to go show it off to people. Alrighty. Just about got this done. Then, after the speech balloon, we'll be moving on to, well, we'll have to cover the Bigfoot first. There we are. Just about to my exact specifications. Cat fuzz. Okay. Change jar. Jeez. You know, you think he'd be bald with how much hair falls off of him. All right, there we go. Yeah. Change jar. I don't know where the gremlin went to, Baked Beano. I think he might be outside with the missus. Toe fetish bastards. Well, let me tell you about my gargoyle. He's got a thing for Fox's feet. I don't know what it is, but
He got it from the gremlin.
yeah, cats. All right, here we go. Color in that Bigfoot, who doesn't have any weird fetishes that we know of. But you don't see him very often, so who
You
knows
see,
what he's doing.
Undead, I told Fylthy he just needs to get hairless cats, and he scoffed at me. But
He's picking on me now.
no, Undead just simply said that he's bald and doesn't shed at all. Hence, gotta get hairless cats. Same premise.
If I got hairless cats, then I have to buy them little like fur suits to wear. Little like I'll have to get him like little like spiky heavy metal jacket or something. A little leather heavy metal jacket with some spikes on it. And
75 has been taken there. Sorry, J Truth Seeker.
I believe, isn't that
That's
Baked Beano all the
yeah.
time? Yes. Unless you somehow use MK Ultra to make Baked Beano change his mind, he's always going to pick 75.
Yeah.
Or you have to get one of those blank slate things that the Men in Black use. There we go. Color in his hand.
Okay, should I type them or just list them?
I can just ramble them out, I guess.
Okay. 73, 49, 47, 77, 19, 38, 18, 97, 68, and 75. Did you catch that?
I hope you were taking notes, J True Seeker, because there's going to be a test at the end of this. Okay. The gnome. Color in the gnome. Most importantly, number 13 has been taken.
It has.
Has it?
No.
Oh, number 13 has not been taken. I would take 13, but I can just draw a cartoon whenever I want, so. Mail my cartoon to myself. Actually, I did that once. Apparently, that's a poor man's way to copyright something. If you mail something to, date something and mail it to yourself, and it's sealed in an envelope. If you ever need to prove that you've had something for that long. Whether that would hold up in a court of law or not, I don't know. But I did that with my Captain Corrupt cartoon. But I do have a copyright for it. That's what that is, by the way. Intellectual property. I'm willing to sell out at any time. I can always just make more. All right. Get the gnome all colored in there. Damn gnome. And then the gobloid. $85. He's going with 85. All right. Okie dokie. Get that cat fuzz out of the way. Again, just a never-ending battle of cat fuzz. And then we're almost ready for the inking phase. And then after that, the giveaway, which everybody's waiting patiently for. I appreciate that. All right. There we go. I get my red out for the goblinoid hair. Or the gnomish hair. It's Chucky hair. Never unsee that now. It's too late to... Ow! Bonk. It's too late to redraw the character. There we are. Let me just bonk my head into my stuff some more. That'll probably help out a little bit. And it's going to be interesting. I'll be so close to Jumbo Dim Sum, they'll just get to know me by name. Just thought about that right now. All right. Avert your eyes, children. I'm using a non-watercolor.
Thank you, Beano. More cat snacks.
Holy crap, Baked Beano. I appreciate the cat snack fun that people have been handing out. You better not be complaining tonight, because, boy. I'll have to buy like 3 bags of the stuff. I just go to the dollar store, because you can get the same cat snacks that are like $9 million at the regular store, at the dollar store, for like $2.50.
But have you tried this? Have you given them the squeezable temptation?
Yes.
And?
Yeah, you should see the gremlin go hard on that thing. He's just like, it's like all over his face. It's just an absolute mess. Anytime I see them there, I always get them just for my own. It's more for my enjoyment than the cats. They don't realize it, but yeah, the squeezable ones, that gremlin just goes absolutely crazy over it.
There's other squeezable ones called churras. Yeah. Those ones apparently are like kitty heroin.
Well,
or kitty crack.
Hopefully it's there.
The churras, yeah, no, probably not.
Well, they have the squeeze ones sometimes, the temptations or whatever. So hopefully they will be there. All right. I have to just make a few little adjustments here, everybody. Because it's not my perfect specifications. Go, that. Where was the other one? Right here. There. All right. I can come back and get this after I put the ink on. Go. Alrighty. And one last thing. Bigfoot and his nice, beautiful blue eyeballs. He's such a handsome fella. Oh, you know what? I should have mentioned to my pal Bugs that he should have put a number in, but it's too late now. Sorry, Bugs, if you're watching at a different time. Big Beano giving money. Big Beano giving me money is basically like proceeds to crime. All right. Let's get this going here. Bigfoot, you know what? I have to do a little bit more on the Bigfoot here. There we go. Oh yeah, cat fuzz once again. Never-ending battle of doom. There we go. Oh, Bigfoot, you're gonna have to be drawn in at the very end now, unfortunately. Sorry there, big guy. That's all right. He will survive. It's probably immortal or live like 1,000 years or something. And yes, shortly after this will be delicious chicken wings. And I appreciate everyone coming to hang out and stick around for the show today. Out of all the things you could be doing, sitting here hanging out with Fox and I, and sometimes cats. Except you guys are lucky you don't have to inhale all the cat fur or be glomped on by the gargoyle at a regular basis. But that's all right. I don't think Fox minds.
No, I just get, the 5-minute freaking sniff down at the door when I get home.
Where have you been?
You smell like cheating.
Doesn't smell like me.
Sorry, Eddie, but gargoyle, yeah, I've kind of been a thing longer. And only on Saturdays, okay?
It's only Saturdays, I swear. I love you every other day. Yeah.
Actually, no, I think he's used to me smelling like cats when I come home on Saturday.
Well, you do have a work cat, so.
Oh, I met the neighbor cat across the street the other day.
Ooh.
Friendliest cat ever.
Is it orange?
No, he's like black and brown.
Weird.
Yeah. But I was waiting for a cab, and it was pretty cold out, and all of a sudden, like, the cat across the street just comes running up to me for no reason. I I'm just standing there minding my own business, and he comes running up to me. He's like, "Oh hey, I'm gonna rub up against your legs. Hello, look at me, I'm a cat."
Giving you the Pepe Le Pew.
Pretty much, but such a friendly little cat.
My friend,
And the next door neighbor lady was actually really happy to see him because she was worried there's been some coyote chupacabras hanging around and hadn't seen the cat for a while. Oh, hello, Gremlin. Speak of the orange. And
hello,
apple
Mr.
here.
Gremloid. You big meathead. What are you doing, you big meathead?
Come here.
Yep.
Doesn't need any more cat fuzz. Come here.
Brain damage. Did you just flop over?
He did.
Yep. Mr. Flop. Yeah, he's a good boy though. A little bit brain damaged, but
Oh, you have to have a brain before one can damage it.
yeah, I guess. That's like people are like, you disrespected me. I didn't respect you in the first place, so there's no way I could possibly have disrespected you. You know, I keep forgetting that I have honey. I never put it in my tea. But if I put it on the counter, then the jerks get to it. They're knocking it off the counter, and I keep having to go back in the kitchen and put it back on. Because, you know, cats. Absolute madness. All right. Here we go with the change jar. I'll have to draw a cartoon of the change jar in the next pack of stickers that I make. Pack of stickers that I don't have to quickly whip up because Orange Boy ruined the drawing. Shouldn't yell at him. He doesn't know any better. Yeah. Let's just sneak this in here. Coin. There we go. And when you look at it from this top side, it doesn't look like anything. Sneaky me. Ooh, excuse me. I'm just gonna go right through. Ugh. Let's get the lettering done and out of the way so I don't have to whine about it any further. Boo hoo. Pouty pants close. And I got a whole bunch of prints all. What's the word? Formatted. So I can stick them on my Etsy page. Which I have to spend some time to actually put them on there now, but that's all right. And also, once I get the thing, I'll show you the little page that we got for all the plushies.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm probably gonna need to be able to access at least the plushie page so that I can add as they are created, I guess.
I think we can fandangle that.
What is behind me? Oh, it is a gargoyle.
That gargoyle sneaking up like a ghost over a stone floor.
Come here. Come on.
An unintended consequence of doing my own lettering is that I apparently have the best writing out of everyone at my entire warehouse, even the office lady. She's like, "Well, you have really nice printing." I'm like, "Yep. Got to make it legible for the people to read." Like, what do you mean? I'm like, the cartoons. Influence.
I think I saw the worst example of penmanship this morning at work. I got to scrub someone's manifesto off of a garage door. It was great.
Oh.
Not really.
Anything juicy?
I don't know. I couldn't decipher it.
Ah. Yeah, if you're going to write something on a door, or something, if you're going to make something, would you want to at least have people able to read it if you're going to go to your time to do it? Or maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know, but there was axe dents and throwing knife dents, and I swear to God, I probably cleaned up a crime scene.
Just unintentionally.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I guess that's your good deed for the day, for the year.
Oh, trust me, I was swearing the. I don't hang around people with manifestos, Jules. This was at the job site.
Yes, I have talked to Jay Truthseeker in person. It was just me rambling away about nothing important, but okay, let's. Oh, I got to get the old number 3 out for the gnome's hair because it's very fine. I can imagine having my own manifesto would probably just be stuff about pickle juice and what kind of cartoons are good and why people should not complain about stuff they don't like the RPG nerds. It's like every time I try to go and like meet new people in the RPG world or the UFO world, it seems like everybody's always complaining about stuff. They're like, this is stupid, I don't like it. Well, then stop paying attention to it. Problem solved. Don't interact with things you don't like. Like me, I don't like Nanaimo bars, so I never eat them. I never have to complain about them. All right. Little gnome with his little spindly gnome arms. His little spindly gnome fingers. This spindly little guy. Gotta put the nipples on there. Very important. All right, everybody, we're almost done this. Then we'll be on to the most important part of it all, the giveaway of cartoons. Alrighty, here we go. The gnome will be finished momentarily. Then the goblin. And then we'll do the rest of the background. And everyone will be happy. And then delicious chicken wings. Ow, bonk. There we go. Hey, sorry, big guy. I was under the influence of MK Ultra. I wonder how well that would stand up at a court of law. It was MK Ultra, Your Honor. And of course, that'd be the time you get the one like judge that definitely is into the woo. He'd be like, "Oh, well, sir, I guess you didn't jaywalk then, so you're good to go. Have a good day." Oops. I need the inner ear pink for the goblin. There we are. Goblins, gnomes, gargoyles. So yes, if you're in the chat room and you haven't given number between 1 and 100 yet, make sure you do that promptly so we can get it down and I can give away cartoons.
As I'm typing basically the same thing.
Yes, well, Foxx and I share the same central processing unit, so most of the time I could probably just sit there and not have. We could probably just sit there and stare at each other and have a conversation. Maybe there's some kind of weird scientific thing for that, or maybe it's just strangeness in the universe. All right, this little goblin's almost done here. Forgot to do his little collarbone there. Panicking, worried Bigfoot's gonna fold him over his knee. Probably could too. I mean, he's a pretty big guy, but he's mostly non-violent. Unless you steal his jar of quarters. Then we don't know what could happen. All right. On to the background here, folks. Oops. Get some extra fuzz on Bigfoot there so you know that he's fuzzy. Little tiny buildings in the background.
Oh, okay. So we have someone named Dawn Bartle joining us in the chat. She says, "Hi, her daughter is 13. She's autistic. She literally loves doing animation on computers. Just thought you may have some insight to help."
Hello, Dawn. My best guess is for any animation thing. I'm not sure what the name is, but I know there's some free animation tools that you can use. And I say this to everybody that is interested in art and anything. Just make what you like to do. It's like writers. Write what you can write about. So if she likes to draw dragons or ghosts or something, just let her do that. And I would suggest watch as much animations and everything about whatever the subject is she enjoys. Get her to watch a lot of that and just sketch as much as you can. You'll never you'll never make a masterpiece. They just sort of happen. And if you try to force a masterpiece, it never works out. So my best guess would just be try to find a free animation program of some sort. You just might have to do a little digging on the internet. I know people, they use, what's the free like Photoshop thing? GIMP, yes. If she likes to work Ink Scribble or GIMP, good place to start at least. They're free. Tablets are fairly cheap if she likes to use tablets, or if she enjoys using pen and paper. I would suggest going to a dollar store, getting a whole bunch of pen and paper to play with, and then whatever, if you like to use watercolors or acrylics or anything, just find what she enjoys using, what kind of medium, and go with that, and just keep plugging away. I generally draw one cartoon a day. I know it's not about me, but just do one drawing or painting or anything a day. Spend a couple hours playing with it, and you'll probably go through a whole bunch of stuff that you don't enjoy or you might not have fun doing, and eventually you'll find a medium like watercolor or ink or just pencil crayon or charcoal or something. And once you find something that you actually enjoy, and when you do it, it looks like what you're trying to draw, then just keep playing with that. I used to do a whole bunch of acrylic painting, and then I tried watercolor because I hadn't played with it for a while, and then I just really enjoyed doing that. So I just kind of stuck with the watercolor. So yes, it'll take a little while to find something that she enjoys, and my best advice is find a subject she enjoys doing, do a lot of painting, a lot of drawing, a lot of scribbling, and eventually she'll find something that absolutely works for her, and then she'll end up like me, drawing cartoons on a radio show of some sort, or going to fancy art galleries and things like that. And I would suggest, I think deviant art is still a thing.
Yes, it is.
Yes, I would put, if she wants to save her art somewhere, you can take a picture or scan it on a computer and put it on deviant art.
And if she's doing it all on the computer anyway, then that part's already handled. And in general, my advice is just keep going with it. Like, like Fylthy said, GIMP or Ink Scribble are free programs for like graphics and animation and stuff like that. I think more so Ink Scribble. It's going to be a learning curve if she's never worked with it before, but just keep at it. Like, keep at it, and honestly, you learn by screwing things up.
Definitely.
Like, don't be afraid to screw things up, because that's how you learn.
One of the things that one of my art teachers when I went to animation school said is you have to bend. It's is really cliche and dorky in the art world, but bend it until it breaks. And what he means by that is find something and just keep playing with it until it looks absolutely wrong. And then once you just take a step back from that and you go, hey, this actually was what worked. And like Foxx said, you're going to make a million mistakes. And
sometimes those mistakes yield the best results.
It's true. There's been times where I've done drawings where I absolutely think they're the worst. And everyone says, wow, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. This is my favorite art from you. And that's how it'll work. You'll do a million art pieces. You'll enjoy 3 or 4 of them. You'll see all the mistakes that you make. And even if you tell people, they won't believe you, because they'll say, no way, that's not a mistake. That looks absolutely beautiful. That's great. And yeah, it's going to be a big learning curve, like Foxx said. But if she definitely enjoys doing it, keep hammering it out, and all you'll end up doing is just having a lot of fun. And if you stick things on social media, my best advice is don't read what people say, because it's just people trying to bring everyone down. And the only time people will actually enjoy your stuff, they usually just message you personally and say, hey, I like this stuff. But yeah, just keep hammering away at it, and whatever she likes doing, just keep encouraging her to do it.
Yeah.
It's really cliche, but you just have to keep doing it. I mean, I just draw cartoons all the time, and even if I'm just I walk around with pencil crayons and paper in my pocket, and I'm always drawing something. I'm gonna go eat chicken wings in like half an hour, and I'm going to end up just drawing some weird cartoons. It's like a muscle. The more you play with it, the more you use it, the stronger it gets and the better it gets. And then eventually you'll develop your own style. I know a lot of art teachers said that you can't develop a style, you have to do a certain way, but I call hogwash on that.
I second that.
Like once you find something that you have a way to do something and you like doing it and it looks the way that you want it to look, that's your style. And nobody can take that away from you. And if they do, then I hope they stub their toe really bad. I hope they stub their toe so bad they have to go to the doctor and they give them ointment to put on their foot, and then it stinks really bad. It also stains their socks. Not a personal experience or anything. But yes. Oh, by the way, since if you're still here, pick a number between 1 and 100, and I'm gonna roll some dice, and then possibly you could win this fabulous cartoon. And it goes inside of a magnetic strip or a magnetic envelope or frame rather. It's my first day with my new mouth, and then you stick it on a wall or on your fridge or your gun safe or lunchbox.
All right.
57.
Noted.
All right, Don, we got you down for 57. But yes, I always try to give advice for new artists and everything, because you know what? The more artists that we have out there doing stuff, then the more people can enjoy their talents. And everybody's art is always different. Even the artists that I enjoy, I look up to. Some of them, I mean, I wish I could do my watercolors as great as Milo Manara, but that's never going to happen. But he's a big influence on me, and I just appreciate that. You know, I found his art, and I try to put as much as I can from different artists into my own flavor of art. I watched a lot of Ren and Stimpy and Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies and junk like that when I was a kid, and I just kind of I started drawing cartoons mostly because I wanted to draw. I wanted to see things that I enjoyed. So just get her to find something she likes and keep knocking out of the park. And as cliche as it says, just keep working on it, and eventually she'll have a bunch of art on her walls, and you can sell it to all her friends and everything, and then you can spend the money on more art supplies, because you can never have enough art supplies. And even if you have art supplies that you never use, you could always try to do a mixed medium thing and tinker around with that. And eventually, at some point in time, she'll find something that she really enjoys doing, and that style of art will be perfect for her. Oops, I forgot one more thing here. Oh, I gotta use the big number here. But yes, I hope that is of help, because like I said, I always like to help out new artists and even old artists, and anybody that, if they have any questions about art or publishing a book or something like that, I'm always up for that. Actually, you know what? Here, if you want, that's my email, fylth@fylthy.com. But if you have any more questions or anything, feel free to shoot me an email. I will respond. I don't mind helping out people. Like I said, if I can give any advice or find anything or help out anyway, I will do that, because it's always nice to help out people. Because I had a lot when I was first starting my art adventure and trying to figure out, you know, how to publish things and whatever. It seemed like everybody I asked just said, talk to a publisher. It was just a dismissal almost of everything. And I didn't like that. So I always said to myself, if anybody ever asks for any art advice, I'm going to give them as much as I can and try to help them out, because that's just the thing to do. I've helped out some people, and I'll be honest, they did a lot better than I've done, and they've sold more books and everything, but I don't care, because I was able to help somebody do something that they enjoyed, and that's what made me happy, is that I helped them. Basically, if I wouldn't help them, then they probably would have found somebody else, but I was just happy that I was able to help that person in particular. Travis. All right. Ooh, I have to sign this first. What's the date today here, everybody? It is the 7th. 7th of March, my worst month of every month. All the bad things happen to me in March. I miss my blob. Cry about it later. All right. And then the old Fylthy.com. Who is it at Spaced Out Radio at the helm at this time? Well, it is Dave currently always at the helm of Spaced Out Radio. And then let's see here. Okay. Maybe I read your question wrong, Justice Truth Seeker. Well, thank you, Baked Beano. I appreciate it. Hello, Roger Blair. I'm not sure if you were here earlier, Roger, but we're giving away this fabulous cartoon. It's going to come in the mail. You have to have a physical mailing address or a post office box to win the prize. You have to pick a number between 1 and 100. And I will roll. Oh no, Justice Truth Seeker. If I type into the chat, then it goes to yes, it says Dave's thing. Anyways, so this is how it works. One number is the 10s and one number is the 1s. So if I roll this dice, that would be 17, and that would be 21. Anyways, that's how it works. So hold on one second here. Let me move this down a little bit so everybody can see. All right.
Okay, you can do that,
Well, I think we can do that anyways. You know what, Don? How about just send me an email and I'll send you a drawing anyway. Just because, why the heck not? But you're still in the draw, so you might get 2. You got like a 3 out of however many chance basically to get a drawing. But just send me an email and I'll send you a drawing and some stickers or something. Okay, here we go, folks. Do a drum roll at your house for yourself. Terrible. All right. 25. Wow,
25.
low number.
That would be Corey with 19.
The old man?
The old man.
The old man has won. He's not here, but he won anyways. Cool. I don't have to ship this sucker anywhere. But in other news, I would like to say thanks for everyone for coming out and hanging out with me. Dawn, shoot me an email and I'll send you a drawing and I'll figure out some stuff to help you out as well. Well, Jay Truth Seeker, you'll just have to come back next Saturday because I'm here every single Saturday, pending alien abductions or getting beaten up by Bigfoot. So I appreciate everyone coming out today and hanging out and having a giggle with everyone and our previous stories about cats and whatnot. We will never speak of that again. It's our.
Do you want to put your email in there?
Oh, yes. I'll do that again. Let's see here. Fylth@fylthy.com. There we go. Make sure you. I know I had to spell filth with a Y because somebody had stolen that a long time ago. But yes, have a great night, everybody. Don, make sure you shoot me an email. And like I said, I'll help you out. I love helping people. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And you have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go devour chicken wings. It's very important. So have a good night and remain dauntless. Tschüss.